everybody, welcome to TPG'S World. It is December 3rd, 2018. It is day 3 of Vlogmas, so welcome everybody. I'm kind of a little ticked off here. I was halfway through a video and I hit the wrong button and I deleted the whole video and stopped it, so I had to start over. And in that video, I had opened a very special Christmas card, so now the card is already open, so I apologize to the person who sent it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's from my good friend Sharon Simply Southern. And here it is right here, and she is a wonderful, wonderful friend. She put a wonderful little thing back that says Merry Christmas. And Sharon, I apologize, it was awesome in the last video, but here is her beautiful card, guys, right here. So pretty, so pretty. And she put this little stickers in with like angels on it and stuff. Isn't that cute? She's cute. And she wrote me, it says, have a happy holiday season and a wonderful new year. Love you, Sharon Simply Southern. And Sharon, I'm going to ask you guys to give her some prayers right now. Sharon's going through a lot. She has, her dog had to have an emergency surgery. And then while Sharon was dealing with that, she fell and hurt her leg. And then she developed bronchitis and pneumonia. She's got a lot of things going on right now with her. So if you guys can keep her in your prayers. She's a really special lady. She's not a creator, but she does subscribe to a lot of channels. She does watch a lot of people. She does show us her love through super chats, through tips, just through letters, sometimes through texts and phone calls, just all the things that she can do to show us how much she loves the people that she watches. So Sharon, you're special to us. You're loved. Please get better. Please get well. I know the holidays are upon us. And thank you for this beautiful card. I'm going to put it behind me. And this time, I will not hit the wrong button. I promise. I set something down and it just went crazy. But what I was actually talking about in the last video was about Christmas cards. Now, you know, Christmas cards are a tradition as old as time. I don't even know when they started. I would love to know. But I was talking to my mail lady at the post office, you know, and she was telling me about how to get address labels and stuff. Because y'all, like Sharon, I noticed even had an address label on her little thing. And I love those. I want some. And she was telling me websites to go to and get them and stuff like that. But anyway, well, long story short, what I was saying was that Christmas cards have been around forever. And she was saying how busy they were, like Christmas cards and packaging. And like today, while I was there picking up, you know, checking my post office box, people were coming in with big, you know, stacks of cards and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God. Well, you know, I remember my mom did them for many years, and my grandma did them. And I remember even my grandma would send one to my mom, and just, it was such a tradition growing up, you know, back then. And it was a really good way for people to communicate with each other, even if it was just once a year. You know, you sent your one to your aunt that you never talked to but once a year, but oh, she gets a Christmas card in the mail. And sometimes you just send them to people you loved and cared about. Well, I did them, I remember one year, and I was like, oh Lord, child, I'm done. Well, then last year when I was doing my YouTube channel, I started my YouTube channel, I wanted a way to kind of wish all of my my friends and family, my YouTube family, a very Merry Christmas without having to really make videos about it. I wanted and do live streams. I wanted to be a little more personal, and I wanted to share something. So I thought I'll do a Christmas card thing where I'll send it out. And so I started a list, which I still have that list right here. This is how I lost it last time, but here's my list right here. And I had started this huge list address book, and I sent out probably over 100 Christmas cards last year. And this year my list is doubled, so I'm sending out even more this year. So I'm very, very excited. And I feel like, you know, Christmas cards to me are one of the greatest ways for me to get in the Christmas spirit. Even though it took me a long time to fill them out, I've finally done, and I've got like 2 or 3 more to add to the list of the ones I've already done. I've already sent out, as I told you guys, hang on, I'll show you. I've already sent out all of my ones to foreign countries. I've already sent out a bunch of them, and I still have a stack this big to go of ones to send out. So I've got a lot to send out this year, guys. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful thing to send them all out. And I don't really expect them. I don't really expect them back at all. I just enjoy doing it and sending them out to people. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful way to go about doing things. With that being said, if you want to be added to my Christmas card list, please send me an email, and I will add you to the list of cards that, you know, I'm sending out. But just because I send them to somebody doesn't always mean that you get one back. I try to, you know, if you send me one, I will send you one back. I promise. That's just the way I am. But some people don't do that. Some people don't do Christmas cards. But to me, like the other day, I was having a really crappy day, and I got a Christmas card, and I just opened it up, and it was such a sweet thing, and I was like, oh, this is so sweet. It was so nice. It was so touching. And I think cards are like that in general. Like if I get a Thanksgiving card, a Halloween card, like when I had a surgery last year, cards in general are just such a great way to cheer people up. So I'm going to try next year. One of my goals is to send more cards out to people, even if it's just a little hello card or some sort of greeting card to people randomly, just to kind of let them know people are thinking about them and care about them, because sometimes you never know what the other meaning of that card is. But Christmas cards, like I said, they're just a great way to reach out to somebody at Christmas time, wish them a very Merry Christmas, and say, let people know you're thinking about them. I remember my mom used to take them and she would hang them all along the doors in our house, like above the doors or above the things like that, and always had them on display, and it was a big thing to her. My grandma used to do the same thing when they'd come in the mail. You would take a piece of tape and you would tape them right here, and you would put the tape on them. Hold on, let me get that for Waffles gets it. You put a piece of tape on it, you would hang it on the door or above that, and that's kind of where Christmas cards stood in our family. They were a big thing to receive in our family. They actually became a part of our Christmas decorations, and I always looked really forward to them. And my mama would walk along and she could read them. If somebody, like Sharon has written me a personal note, and some people write personal notes, some people don't. And y'all hear that noise? That is actually Waffles' mom trying to get in. She could actually almost open the door. Come on, Lulu. She could actually almost open the door and get into my bedroom. That was crazy. She could do the front door too. She takes her paws and but anyway, they were part of my mom's Christmas decor. And when I did my Christmas cards a few years ago, I started putting them above my door. But now I don't, this is the first year, so I put them behind me. As you see, I've already got my Christmas cards started back there, and I'm so excited about adding each one that I get. So, yeah, that's what I want to talk about Christmas today, is Christmas cards, because I do feel that they are a very, very big part of Christmas. And I went to, get some this weekend. I noticed they're selling like crazy. They sell it crazy. They got them in boxes of 8, boxes of 12. They're not that expensive. I mean, I did go and see some fancy ones now that were like $20 and $30 a box in some places, that I think the dang glitter was real gold or something. They acted like it, some of them fancy up-class stores. But, you can get Christmas cards at the Dollar Tree, you can get them at Dollar General, you can get them at Walmart, Target, and they're not that inexpensive that, some people, but just taking the time to sign your name to one can brighten someone's day. So just remember that Christmas cards are a great, wonderful part of Christmas, and a great way to say, hey, I'm thinking about you at Christmas. Okay, guys, this is Vlogmas Day 3. Just remember to stay positive, stay great. The holidays are among us. So, guys, remember, hating is a disease, and some folks need to get well soon. Bye.